Imagine opening your phone and seeing one word explode across social media timelines worldwide. That's exactly what happened when unsealed court documents tied to the It Ends With Us lawsuit allegedly revealed a text message in which Taylor Swift reportedly referred to Justin Baldoni as a bitch in a private message to Blake Lively. Yes, that Taylor Swift. America's sweetheart. The mastermind behind breakup anthems and billion-dollar tours. And yes, that Justin Baldoni, actor, director, feminist advocate, and the man behind It Ends With Us. But before we grab pitchforks or Swiftie merch, let's slow down and unpack what's actually known, why this alleged text matters, and how a private message became public courtroom drama. Because this story isn't just about gossip, it's about power, privacy, perception, and how fast narratives spiral when fame meets the legal system. As part of the ongoing It Ends With Us legal dispute between Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively, a set of previously sealed text messages was reportedly unsealed and made public. Among them, a private exchange allegedly involving Blake Lively and Taylor Swift. In that exchange, Swift is said to have referred to Baldoni using a derogatory term, specifically calling him a bitch. Now, before we go any further, let's get one thing crystal clear. These are allegations based on unsealed documents, not sworn testimony from Swift herself. Still, the internet doesn't wait for nuance. It was the kind of moment where context got buried under hot takes faster than you can say Eras Tour. But why did this single word hit so hard? And why does it matter in a lawsuit that, on the surface, isn't even about Taylor Swift? At first glance, Taylor Swift seems like an unexpected cameo in a legal drama about a film adaptation of a Colleen Hoover novel. When tensions allegedly escalated behind the scenes of It Ends With Us, it's not shocking that Blake might have vented to someone she trusts. Haven't we all done that? You have a rough day at work. Your group chat gets everything. Exaggerations.
Sarcasm.
A little spice you'd never say out loud. Now imagine that group chat being read aloud in a courtroom. Suddenly, your "I'm so done with this guy" text becomes Exhibit A. That's the uncomfortable position Taylor Swift allegedly finds herself in, not as a defendant, but as collateral damage in someone else's legal war. Justin Baldoni's public image has long been built on empathy, emotional intelligence, and advocacy for healthier masculinity. He's spoken openly about vulnerability, feminism, and unlearning toxic norms. Which is exactly why this alleged text struck such a nerve. To some, it felt like a betrayal of that image. To others, it felt like proof that even nice guys get dragged in Hollywood power struggles.
Supporters argue
Baldoni is being unfairly characterized through private venting. One alleged word shouldn't erase years of advocacy. Critics counter. Private texts can reveal how people really feel. If tensions were that high, something clearly went wrong behind the scenes. And then there's the gray area, where most of the truth probably lives. Because real-life conflicts are rarely clean. They're emotional, messy, and full of misunderstandings. While headlines focus on celebrity name drops, the It Ends With Us lawsuit itself reportedly centers on creative control, professional disagreements, and behind-the-scenes power dynamics. Adaptations are notoriously tense. Authors, directors, actors, producers, everyone wants their vision protected. And when the source material is deeply emotional, like Colleen Hoover's novel, the stakes feel personal. The alleged text from Swift isn't the cause of the lawsuit. It's a symptom of a larger breakdown in communication and trust. And yet, it's the part everyone can't stop talking about. Unsealed texts don't exist in a vacuum. They're often emotional snapshots. One-sided reactions, written without the expectation of public scrutiny. Yet once they're released, they become permanent artifacts, stripped of tone, timing, and context. A sarcastic joke becomes an insult. A moment of frustration becomes a character flaw. The online reaction was instant and divided. Some fans defended Swift fiercely. She's human. It was private. One word doesn't define her. Others questioned, why involve Taylor at all? Does fame excuse harsh language? Meanwhile, Baldoni's supporters argued he was being unfairly vilified through hearsay, while neutral observers begged for context before judgment. This isn't just about Taylor Swift, Justin Baldoni, or Blake Lively. It's about how friendships intersect with business. Support can unintentionally escalate conflict. Private loyalty clashes with public consequences. Blake Lively allegedly leaned on a trusted friend. Taylor Swift allegedly spoke candidly. Justin Baldoni allegedly became a focal point in someone else's frustration. So here we are, a single alleged word, unsealed in a lawsuit, sparking debates about character, loyalty, and accountability. Was it careless? Was it human? Was it blown out of proportion? Maybe all three. Do you think private text should stay private, even in court cases? Have you ever said something in frustration you'd never want made public? And do moments like this change how you see celebrities, or just remind you they're human? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Share this with